Okay, so it was really cool that I just happened to notice all the blue around us today, right?
Yeah.
And then I happened to remember what month it is, which is
It's
what month?
it's April and it's Autism Awareness Month or Acceptance Month.
Oh, okay. So, and we had talked about that before earlier in the month
Uh huh.
about wearing blue and the words awareness versus the words acceptance and how that makes you feel. And you said you wanted to talk about it later, and now is
Yeah.
later, and you feel like you're good talking about it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in your own words, you tell me what all of that means to you. Tyler
Well, it
Guru.
means that my brain works differently,
Okay.
and it just makes me feel different. Well, in a way, it makes me feel different,
Oh, it does, but
but
sometimes you don't feel different?
sometimes I don't feel different. No.
Oh, perfect. You feel like you fit in?
Yeah, I feel like I fit in.
Hmm.
I got plenty of friendships.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the fact that there's a whole entire month about a condition called autism, a label of autism. Why do you think there's such a thing as a label of autism?
Um, it means there. It means some people can act differently. Um, I think it means sometimes people with that disability um, don't answer you right away when you have a question.
Oh, okay. So you use the word disability. So autism is a disability?
Yeah, autism is a disability.
Okay, what does it mean to have a disability? Tell me what that means to you.
Um, I guess um, it means you're unique and it makes you feel different, like I mentioned.
Okay, so lots of things about standing out and being different today,
Yeah,
right? But from what? Different
different
different from what?
different from someone who doesn't have a disability, for example.
There you go. So it's just different from people who don't have autism.
Right.
It doesn't mean it's different from anything else, right?
Right.
And so, like, your brain has a different way of seeing the world and processing it and communicating.
Yeah.
And for a long time, like when you were first born, so what year were you born?
I was born in 2000.
2000. So the internet was pretty brand new back then. The internet had been around, but people weren't using it on a regular basis. So we didn't have access to the kind of information we have today. And we
Right.
certainly did not have social media where
Right.
people who have autism were able to meet other people who have autism so readily, like so widely on such a big mass like level of meeting other people who were different because usually autism is kind of like a minority in a situation, right? Like you might be
Right.
in a classroom, say growing up, let's talk about that. When you were in a classroom growing up in elementary school, did you know you had autism in elementary school?
Um. Now that you mentioned that, I think I remember being explaining I have autism in elementary school,
Uh-huh. Like
but
somebody just said, "Hey, you have autism."
someone asked me. I think, yeah, I think that might be the case.
Do you have any recollection of your own? Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, so that it didn't really have an impact on you when you were in elementary school then, huh?
No, it didn't really have an impact.
So, did you feel different when you were in classes at your schools with the different classes?
Did I feel different?
Were you treated any differently than the
No,
people around you in your classroom?
no, actually.
No? Okay, well, the perspective is beautiful because that means that you were integrated and you were not separated. You
Right.
never felt like you were any less or made different. You were just taught to a way that you were able to learn
Mhm.
and flourish and grow. That's beautiful. I love that you felt integrated and accepted. Is that a good word for that?
Yeah,
Accept-
I feel accepted.
what does acceptance mean to you?
It means you feel welcome, and you just have lots of friendships, and you accept that,
Oh, okay.
and you feel welcome. Basically, just that.
Yeah.
Acceptance is feeling welcome.
Like that you have a place to belong.
Yeah,
When you show up, other people are like, "Oh, hey, I know you. How are you?" And they care about you,
yeah,
and you likewise to them.
uh-huh.
Okay, awesome. And so then that's what acceptance is. And then what about awareness? Because it was talked about, it was for a long time called Autism Awareness Month. What's the difference between awareness and acceptance?
I don't know there's any difference I could explain,
Okay.
but I could say awareness means there's organizations that provide people with autism,
Provide what?
like provide needs for
Oh, okay.
autistic people.
I see what you're getting at. So there's organizations out there that give services to people and maybe teach people
Yeah,
or maybe specifically help people who have autism.
yeah,
Is that what you mean? Awareness that those resources are out there and they exist?
yeah,
Oh, okay. And that if you have autism, you should seek out these resources and feel totally okay with like having a job coach, for example,
yeah,
or having somebody who is a habilitator that just comes and helps you with social interactions and things like that, right?
yeah.
That might be a totally normal thing and it helps. What kind of things does that help you with?
What kind of things does that help me with? It could help me build more friendships.
Okay. So it teaches you, it helps you feel. Does it give you any emotions? Do you feel more confident
Yeah, I feel more confident.
when you get practice working with a habilitator and things like that, like a vocal coach and things like
Yep.
that? Yeah, so, and those are all totally normal things. Like people who don't have autism, so people who don't have a disability, they all want the same kinds of things too. They want to feel accepted. They want to go to a place and feel like people know them and see them and are excited that they're part of their life, right?
Yeah.
So there's no difference there.
Mhm.
And people who don't have autism, they also want to better themselves. And they might hire trainers or get coaching or go to school and take classes. So all totally normal and just like you never know who might have autism, right?
Right.
What's the situation with the blue?
What's the
Do you
situation?
even know why blue? Do you even know the history behind any of that?
Honestly, I don't remember the history.
Why don't you explain it to the best of what you think it is?
I think blue is like au- an authentic color, I should say.
What does that mean?
I don't know what authentic means, but I guess the blue can represent that autism can make people feel lonely, but also have a light.
Oh, wow. That was so beautifully poignant, buddy.
Thank
You
you.
mean the different shades of blue? Like
Yeah,
there
the
can be a
different shade.
really dark blue that's almost black,
Yeah.
but then there can also be a light blue that's like the sky,
Uh huh.
and all the in between shades of blue.
Yeah.
What a beautiful picture to paint with of what blue means to you for Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month.
Thanks.
Thanks for chatting with me about this today. I
You're
love
welcome.
hearing your perspective on it because sometimes people fight about what that means for some reason.
Right.
And it's like, why are we fighting? Let's just hear what it means to somebody and just find that beautiful and love that for what it is.
Mhm.
I always love you, but for some reason, April and Blue and Autism Awareness and Autism Acceptance and all of our history with our family doing the autism walks and doing
Yeah.
years and years of therapy and all the different people that we've got to meet throughout the years because you've had autism.
Mhm.
That's been amazing. It's enriched our lives, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We love
And you're
you.
welcome.
We love you so much.
Love you very much too, Mom.
Happy Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month, bud.
Thank you.